when YouTube removes a video from its server in response to one of these complaints, are you, as a YouTube account holder, entitled to challenge this so you can get the videos reposted?
So, yeah, we can file what's known as a counterclaim against them. And what that does is basically we assume the liability for the material. And YouTube forwards our notice on to CSE, who then can sue us if they so choose. And then within 10 to 14 days, YouTube then has to put the material back, unless CSE files a lawsuit.
Right.
So what's the current status of the material? Is it on YouTube or is it off YouTube?
It's on YouTube, but access is blocked until we get the counterclaim filed.
Right. You guys are gonna file the counterclaim?
Actually, it seems that we're leaning in that direction at this point.
I say absolutely.
Okay. So this sounds like a pretty big proposition. It sounds expensive. It sounds like lawyers are going to get involved. So you guys are a couple of starving college students. How are you going to make this work?
Well, whatever way we can. I mean, their attempt here is to silence any criticism of themselves. And I personally feel that if we don't file, it allows that to occur. I mean, if we don't get these videos back online, if we don't say that criticism is okay, and criticism in the manner that we're pursuing it is okay, then I think they've sort of won. So, they sort of forced our hand. We got our fingers crossed, and we're hoping that no lawsuit occurs. But if you have to fight, you have to fight, I guess.
Let's say there's some people out there that want to help you, that are interested and that agree with you that this is something that needs to be done, that this is a fight that needs to be fought. Is there anything they can do to help you?
So actually they can. One of our most recent video has been sort of our first public response to what's been going on. And basically we called it We Declare Shenanigans. And effectively what we're asking people to do is to make the free speech groups, the National Coalition, aware of what's going on. Because the way CSE works is they're hoping to slide in, silence everyone, and have everyone forget.
Right. In a recent interview, they've even started to retract from their original position, especially on the videos that contain none of their material at all. They stated that they might have claimed the DMCA on some videos in the zeal of the moment, I think was the quote, and it just doesn't work that way. So, yeah, anything we can do to make people aware of the situation is extremely beneficial, because you can't let this kind of stuff go into under the cloak of night.
So, is there a website people can go to help you out with this? Is there an email that you want them to send?
Actually, if they were to look up our videos on YouTube.
Right, our profile, www.youtube.com/ExtantDodo. You can usually get all the information on our videos, and you can get a link to that video that we were talking about that has a list of the emails you can send. And, of course, you can send emails to that account as well, and we get those.
Okay, guys, it's my understanding that now they've taken this non-assertion of copyright off their website. What do you know about that?
So, actually, as far as we can tell, we actually precipitated that event. So when this started happening, sort of the first person we thought to contact was Dr. P.Z. Myers, who has the blog Pharyngula.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, and he immediately actually covered the topic, and he provided links to CSE's web where they actually made those statements. And basically what happened was immediately the next day after sort of he posted that article, they actually went through and began scrubbing their website clean, sort of in an attempt to cover it up.
Yeah, they completely changed it, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, good luck with this, guys. Where do you think this is going to end up? What do you see happening?
Well, at this stage, it looks like when CSE made its sort of rabbit playing chess move of just knocking over all the pieces, they actually did exactly the opposite. When they, in trying to silence their critics, they actually gave more attention to their critics. So, I mean, at this point, CSE is coming out of this looking really, really horrible. Sort of, they've always claimed that the scientific community has bullied them and tried to silence them, but it's actually them trying to silence us.
as I say, in the meantime, we're just going to keep making our videos, getting the information out there.
Well, guys, I will post a link to your YouTube site on my webpage for the show. I want to thank you guys for a very interesting conversation, and good luck with this.
Thank you.
Great, thanks.